Hey Twigs and Twigglers, it's Lego Stick and Sex Skull here, recording another IRL video for you guys, and today is my 97th video, so almost at 100, pretty cool. Yeah, right over here I'm going to show you this at the end, just because, because I've broken up the Globe Theatre and built Act 1, Scene 1 of Hamlet. I would show you it now, but I just spent quite a while, well, not really a while, but considerable amount of time just putting the camera there. So I'm going to be as quick as possible with this. This is just showcasing every Lego sword slash knife that I've got. There are a few that I don't really class as knives, or swords, or neither, or whatever. It doesn't make sense, but I don't care. Alright, so you got the 6 main ones that I thought, yeah. I'll showcase each one of these individually, so I may as well just... This is the classic Lego cutlass. Just pretty simple design. Yeah, nothing too special. Can use it for animations very easily, which is always the most important thing. Then you've got the Lego broadsword. This one's from Aragorn. Quite cool. Simple, but it works. Then next you've got the dagger, which this is actually Samwise Gamgee's sword from Lord of the Rings, of course. So yeah, still not really much of a hilt, of course, you can see that, but yeah, it's cool. And all of these are kind of simple. You get onto the more weirder ones in a minute, and I'll have more to say about them. This one is a knife, classic Lego knife. I think this is actually from Johnny Thunder from like 1980s, I think. Perhaps 1990s. You can see there's a bit of red on it. That's from when I did, I think it was Romeo and Juliet animation. Might have been Macbeth, but I think it was Romeo and Juliet. And so yeah, it's quite a simple knife, pretty small, but if you want to stab someone, use a knife. Life tips with me. The next one, kind of the like Lego Castle broadsword. Bit weird that they decided to curve the tip there. I don't know why, but they did, and yeah, it looks quite cool. Also, I did manage once to get the hair off of him. Oh no. Yes, there you go. Yeah, I was quite happy with that, because I haven't been able to do that for a while. Maybe it was just the heat making it expand, whatever. Science. Yeah. Boring, really. It's not my favourite. And this one, I don't know if it's really a sword, but I'm just going to include it anyway, because it kind of looks like a sword. It's this one. Now, it's got the kind of hook on the end, which, a bit weird for a sword, but that's what it does so well. Now, this one I actually just bought. Just got delivered, like, pretty much now. Well, it got delivered before, but I only got it now. You got the Lego King's sword from the Castle series. Pretty big. Again, rounded tip, bit annoying. Now, I don't know if it's meant to, but it does kind of bend the blade. Yeah, it's really cool because it's like chrome gold, which you don't really see much of, which I like. I'm just putting these all on a base plate. Can't really see that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really tip it down too far because they're all just going to fall off. I'm not putting them back on the thingy because I can't be bothered. I'm going to have to tidy this all away in a minute. Anyway, you got the Lego fencing rapier, which, if you know me, you probably won't, but you might know that I like rapiers. You might not. It's a fencing rapier, so it's meh. It's got the ball on the end, so it's not going to be too dangerous. I did use this in animation once where Rodney Rathbone stabbed Lord Dracula. It's stupid. This is a basket hilt one, so it's not that great, but it's alright. Swept hilt rapiers are the best. If you don't know what that is, search it. They look amazing. This one, again, not sure if it counts as a sword or a knife or a dagger, but I'm just going to include it anyway. This from the Witch King Attacks set. And that set there. Yeah, just had that then. Yeah, it's quite simple. Can be used for a sword. Very thick blade though, so you know, maybe not. Yeah, practically it can work, but maybe not. This one definitely isn't intended to be a sword. Well, it probably isn't. I don't expect that it is. But yeah, you can kind of hold it as a sword, or like, I don't really know. But it's quite a weird one, but I think it looks quite cool, and you know, if you want to give your animations a bit of variety, perhaps you could use that. Now, Mega Blocks. I don't like Mega Blocks, so I'm going to make this one short. Big cutlass thingy doesn't really fit the hands very well. You're welcome, Mega Blocks. This one I also got recently, like just now. It's quite cool. I did order 2 of them, but only 1 came, so oh well. I was planning on making one into like a replica of the Witch King's sword from Lord of the Rings, but I don't really have to. It's just nice to have this one. This is from the Lego Adventures sets with like Johnny Thunder and all of that. Classic ones from like I think it's 1980s, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna say 1990s just because 1980s seems a bit early. Yeah, just a cool blade. Actually, wait, you can't really see that. There you go. It's kind of been ground off along the edge, but not the back, which is quite nice that they included that. Now I've got one here, which you will all know, and if you don't, then get off this channel. I'm joking, of course, but yeah, you got Sting, Bilbo sword / Frodo sword from Lord of the Rings / Hobbit. Not necessarily in this. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Yeah, really short, but it works with like hobbits and stuff, so you know, yep, it's alright. Urukai Scimitar. Simple, but really big, and I mean, if this was scaled up, that'd be pretty heavy and quite effective in a battle. But that's just discussing the actual sword, so yeah. Now this one's a bit weird, because this is something that only I have. No other person in the whole of this universe, theoretically, has this. So yeah, it's Orcrist. Yeah, I made it myself, if you can't already tell. I didn't grind off the edge just because I can't be bothered. Back isn't straight. But, oh well, I think I did alright on my first one. This isn't really a sword, but also I, again, included it. Lightsaber. I mean, a saber's a sword. I don't get why they're called sabers, though. Because the blade / light thingy, beam, is straight, but a saber has to have a curved blade. I'm just saying, it's a bit stupid. I'm not a fan of Star Wars myself, but yeah, I got the Lego Death Star set anyway. Yeah, just to waste my money. Why not? Yeah, and this one from Ninjago sets or Ninjago. It's quite cool. It's the only sword that I've seen, like Lego sword, that actually has the serrated edge. So that's quite cool. Also, it's got a skull on the hilt. It's yeah. If you haven't, I don't know if I've already said that. That's me. Although, let's have a little vote. Try and take the hairpiece off, yeah. Do you think... Oh no. This isn't working. There you go. Do you think it looks better like that? Is that it? No, not really. That? Kind of, maybe. Yeah, I think that probably works better than that, but I think that just looks better, so I'm going to keep this one. If you think I should swap, then you may as well just say, but I don't know. Nah, I'm not going to bother. Alright, next one, because I want to get through this quickly. Dwarven Sword from the Mines of Moria set. Really small, bit pointless, you know. These have been in other sets, but these are like come as a packet. Because I've got this one as well, which you might be thinking, you've already said this one. But as you can see, if I can find it, there you go. This isn't scripted, so I don't know really why I did that. Yeah, you got the very different shades of plastic, hilt, handguard, crossguard thingies different. You also got the ball on the end of that one and not this one. So yeah, they are quite different, but you know they look quite similar as well. You got these ninja daggers. Don't know why they included the hole in the middle, but I haven't had one break, so it must be effective, maybe. Sickle. Now, I wouldn't class this as a sword, because, you know, these are intended for farming, but, you know, these have obviously been made inaccurately, because a sickle wouldn't be held like this, really. It would be more... Like, it wouldn't have a blade there, like, sharpened. But, oh well, I think it looks cool, and it's curved blade. Might be the only, like, properly curved blade that I've seen in LEGO. It's not... it's kind of curved. That's kind of curved. Yeah, there's quite a few curved ones. I take it back. This is another one that I got recently. I've in total got 4 recently. It's a ghost sword from Ninjago. I think it's from Ninjago. Or Ninjago. I don't really know how you say it. I'm not a fan of Ninjago or Ninjago or whatever. I've got like a couple of poly bags. I think that's what it is. I'm going to roll with it because I've been rehearsing this in my head. And poly bags doesn't sound right, but I can't be bothered to check it. So I'm just going to say poly bags, and if it's wrong, then it's wrong. Yeah, I've got like a couple sets, couple of poly bags, and that's, yeah. But that's it. I don't really like Ninjago. I just buy it because they look cool. Yeah. It's a bit annoying that they do dragons and stuff in that, because ninjas don't have dragons. I think that's a bit racist, to be honest, but I'm not going to comment because I could be called racist by saying that. Yeah, also big. I think that's technically a scimitar. I don't know what really makes it a scimitar, but yeah, oh well, it's a big broadsword. I don't know if it's technically a broadsword, but it's a broad sword. Yeah. Best definition ever. Now the dragon katana, which looks really cool. As you can see, it's got a dragon head with actual fire breathing down the blade and into the like actual sharpened blade. Yeah. And it's also got a massive grip. You could probably get 2 hands on that. I haven't really got another minifigure to show you. Actually, I do, but yeah, I just use it. There's Horatio, which you will soon know from the Hamlet animation, which I'm about to work on. And by about to, I mean like in a week. Yeah, I can't really fit that on. I can't be bothered. Because the hands on this one are a bit weaker, because it's just been used so much. Yep. Alright. Biggest sword I have here. This massive Lego Ninjago one. Just... Yeah, not really that exciting. Just a blade, really. Not that much to say. Another Mega Bloks one. I'm going to rush through this one. Pretty simple. Got a bit more to it than the last Mega Bloks one, but it's still, yeah, it's Mega Bloks. I just included that for the fun of it. This one is quite a rare one. I don't know. What's that? I don't know what that was. That might have been a fly, might have been a spider. I have no idea. From that angle, his hand looks white, which is weird. Yeah, this is from the Total Crawler set, which is really old, and you probably have trouble finding this on eBay or wherever. So, you know, I'm quite happy that I have this one. It's pretty big. Let's rush through this. Lego Katana, simple, classic, just not much of a handguard, crossguard, whatever you want to call it. Next Lego slash Mega Bloks, not Lego. Yeah, I think I've got 2 more Mega Bloks ones. Dread-Eye Sword from Dread-Eye's Phantom, which I don't have anymore. Yeah, it looks quite cool with the trans blue and the grey, but yeah, it's still Mega Bloks. And now this one, which is from Ninjago. I'm going to say Ninjago because it's Ninjago, not Ninjago. Yeah, it's cool blade. Yeah, it's weird, but it works. Now, Blackbeard's sword, bit short of the blade, you know, and it's a bit annoying as well because, like, in real life, we do think we now know what his sword looked like. We think we know what it looked like, because they found its crossguard. So yeah, which is quite cool. But yeah, it's alright. It works, and it's pretty much exactly the same as the one in the movie, which is all that matters for Lego. Jack Sparrow's sword, another Mega Bloks one. Now this one, I've got to be honest, looks quite cool. I don't recognise this from the movie though, so perhaps it's not exactly from the movie, and perhaps they just thought, you know what, we'll just make whatever. It might have been, I don't really know. Alright, this one, I'm tempted not to include it, but I just wanted to include it for the basis of covering everything. Yeah, Minecraft sword, diamond sword from the Ender Dragon / End set. Pretty simple, not much to it. Snake sword, apparently. I don't know what makes this a snake sword. Maybe that's meant to look like a snake at the base, at the hilt. I'm not really sure. But it's got... Actually, this has kind of got a serrated blade. Kind of, I would say that's serrated. But maybe that's not intended as a blade. Maybe only that's the blade. Maybe it's an axe. I doubt that, but maybe. You know, it's Ninjago, I think. I have no idea. I think that's the last one that's Ninjago. Not kind of a dagger, not really a sword, just kind of tooth more than anything. But, you know, you can use a tooth as a sword, maybe, if you're an idiot. Mega Block's Bowie knife. I think it's a Bowie knife. I'm going to call it a Bowie knife. If it's not a Bowie knife, then it's not a thing. I found what it was that was flying. It was a fly. Yep, there's the knife. Pretty simple. Got two more. And these are very similar. These are custom made ones. Not by me, but by other people that I've bought on eBay. I haven't bought the people. I've bought this stuff. I'm just, yeah. Quite simple. Got regular blade, pretty short. And then the other one, which is very similar. Just the same thing, but with a serrated back. Alright. I'm not going to draw this out much longer. You can pause this if you want. This is just set for Act 1, Scene 1. Got the ghost in there. I'm going to start recording later. And obviously in a week. Alright, thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure talking to you. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, then please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you really enjoyed it. And as always, guys, please remember to comment and goodbye. I got that wrong. I don't care. My hair's messed up and it's just been distracting the whole video. Bye.